Hey there everyone, it's AJ Van Rikstal and I am back with another video. In today's video I'm actually doing a bit of artwork for a competition on Newgrounds called Tradigital. Ooh, I said it right this time. I watch YouTube and I watch a particular channel called Drawer of Jazza, and he posted up a video the other day about this new April challenge, and I thought, do you know what, actually I kind of do a mix of both traditional and digital art, and I thought it would be nice to actually enter into this little competition. It's on Newgrounds, so I've actually gone and created a Newgrounds profile, which you can see right here. I've had to use my sort of artist profile for like DeviantArt and things because for some reason it wouldn't let me do something with hyphens in it, and my name's got a hyphen in it. I've gone with Avan Riashari, which you can also find on DeviantArt as well. So what is this particular competition about? So it's Tradigital, so it's about blending in traditional art with digital art. Well, that's how I've taken it anyway, so it can be anything to do with it. So you can have like the battle between traditional and digital, which can sometimes go on. You sometimes discuss with people that like traditional art over digital art. I happen to use both in my art together, so I thought it'd be an ideal sort of one for me to do. So as you can see here, I've kind of got a bit of an image of these two characters who kind of resemble me, hopefully. So one in like the sort of, because I'm into anime, I've got like the sort of Japanesey sort of traditional samurai type garb sort of thing, and then I've got this one here who is clutching onto a graphics tablet, but I've decided to do them shaking hands. I'll show you what I plan on doing eventually in the course of the video, but I just wanted to introduce this because it's going to be predominantly time-lapse, and then hopefully you can go and check it out. And if you are interested in doing something similar to this as well, you can do, and I'll post you the link to the video where Jazza talks about this, and hopefully you'll get interested in that too. But anyway, I will be back with you later. So I've just done this in a rough outline for this. I thought what I decided to do was, I've decided that I am going to do this, the guy that is clutching onto the graphics tablet, traditionally. So I'm going to use marker and things like that, but then I'm going to do this one on the computer. So I'm going to do the outline on the computer. I mean, eventually what I'll do is I'll scan this in as it is now, so I've got it so I can keep it, but then I might do the whole thing traditionally as well, but then I will still do that element of this one traditionally, so I'll use that as the digitally, sorry, so I'll use that as the thing there, and then I'll add bits to the background and things digitally. So what I'll do is I'll scan it onto the computer, and then I can begin to do that process online as well. So I'll be back. Okay, so as always, whenever I do any sort of art, somehow I always end up doing it at just a tad bit too small. I have scanned it in onto the computer, enlarged it, and made it slightly faded so I can go over the lines that I've already done and make it just a little bit bigger. So this is one of the ways that I tend to sometimes use the mix between traditional and digital, is if I've made it a bit too small, I'll scan it in and then do that. So anyway, I will be doing that and momentarily, and hopefully you'll be able to see a nice finished piece. Okay, so I've finally got a design that I like, I will show you all of the attempts and things that I've done. I'll also go through a bit of the process that I've done to do this. So starting with my original, which as you can see there was a lot smaller, I then scanned that in and then made it a little bit bigger and started doing the rough sketch. I still wasn't too keen on the hands. I felt that they were a bit too large, so I then moved on to I know why, because I changed it up here. So you see here on this one are a little bit basic, so I redid it and did that. So what I did was, as I say, I bleached the thing on my program on the computer, printed it off, and then just went over the outlines and changed some of it up a little bit. Then I scanned it back in again, and I jumped the gun a little bit, and then I started doing a bit of inking work. Got on to this one, and as you can see, I've redone some of these, removed the jacket thing a little bit further on there, and redid the hands, and also did the cuff there. And as you can see, I feel it's a much better. The hands are a little bit smaller, so the more there. I added a bit of definition here, and a bit more definition just around here. Then I printed it off again, scanned it in, printed it off, bleached it all, and then I finally got this, which is much better. I did actually mess up on the hand a little bit here, so I redid that, but now I'm finally at a piece that I like, and now I am ready to do some marker work on this. I decided to leave the eyes off for the time being, just so that I can focus on the main features there and get those sorted. So and then I can focus on the eyes as well at some point. I've done a lot of redraws, as you can see, or remakes of it, but I'm now in a position where I quite like the way the characters are. I feel as though they're quite good. They stand out. So I hope you'll enjoy the rest of the process. Okay, so as you can see, I have now completed the marker image that I wanted to do. I think it's turned out really well. I'm quite happy with the deep blue colours that I've managed to get there, and with the shading, and also the hair. What I did was I went round it in a marker again, just to make it pop out a little bit more, thicker line around the inside edge, and with the thinner lines on the inside edges, just to give it that sort of more solid look feel to it.
Hold it. You mean to tell me you did all this talking in this video and there's not a single outtake? There were words like tradigital, traditional. Hey, even digital, you could mess that up. Surely there must have been some outtakes. Oh fine, here are some outtakes.
One particular YouTuber called one particular, oh dear, can't get that out, never mind, let's try again. And on today's video, I'm actually going to talk about a little competition I'm going to try and enter into. It is called Tradigital. No, it's not. Let's try again. Tradigital. 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 Tradigital.